Hello, and welcome to another episode of Dave Trippin'. So, what's being in Japan if you're not going to go and check out some cool cultural stuff? And so I've come by, since I'm moving, this is one of the local shrines in the area where I live now, and I wanted to check it out because just doing a walkthrough, there's lots of cool stuff. I think I'm going to look up the history so I can provide a better narration, but there seems to be an especial appreciation for cats here, which is really interesting. But yeah, this is the local shrine or inari, and I want to show you guys all the sights and sounds of these kind of beautiful places. And I got a really beautiful day as well, so it's gonna look real nice. All right, come with me now. Let's check it out. Okay, so first things first, what I called cats are actually foxes. Although I saw this cat and I was like, oh, it's definitely cats. This is the shrine cat. But it's not. They're foxes. And I haven't looked up anything specifically about this, but hey, whatever. It's just a fun ride to come along for. Oh, very quickly though, there's a new J-vlogger. He goes by Crazy Talks. He's a wealth of knowledge and experience. And if you want to check out someone's kind of unique perspective of just starting their trip to Japan, he's a great channel to check out, and I will put his link for his channel down in the description and probably in the video now. If you're not using a phone, you should check him out. He's very intelligent, very well spoken, and he's well worth dropping by, and it's cool to catch someone at the beginning of their journey, so well worth checking out. Anyways, back to the shrine. So you just saw there, it was the two, I wish I knew the actual deities or oni, like demons, but you always have that at shrines where they're defending the temple or shrine, whatever area that you're going to enter into, and probably have some sort of special historical significance for the area that you're going to be in. Now, something that you'll see here, which I think is really cool, we're about to walk over to it here in pretty short order, is how these kind of temples have a community involvement, and it's cool to see the kind of hand of the community on the temples, where all these little things that line the walls here are submitted, I would say, from the level of art by students. So there's all this student support for the temple, and the community gets involved with this incredibly peaceful place, and I think that that's really good. I mean, community is something we could definitely do with a little more of in our lives, and I love seeing at a place like this the community being involved in such a positive way. So like, man, just goes on and on for ages and ages. Really cool. Now, what I'm trying to highlight here, which I think is really cool, and I'm taking a slow walk to show it off, is this tree. I don't know what kind of tree it is, but you can imagine that this, when spring hits fully, and this starts to I don't know if bloom is the right word, but starts to, the buds start growing on it, it becomes green, it would become entwined with the, this thatching, I guess you would say. There's a proper name for that above, but I'm going to go back. I can't wait later to check that out, because it would be so cool to see once that was fully green and everything was entwined over top. Very cool. Figured I'd give you guys a different perspective. This is very close to the temple itself. Like, yeah, from that other perspective, this is the temple. Not here is where you enter, but around from the side. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I might have gone for a little prayer here. Where for myself, I'm not deeply religious or anything like that, but I do see a kind of value in focusing on something like that. Oh, hey, first of all, let's talk about this. So if you haven't seen these before, you can get fortunes when you come to shrines and temples. I think you can get them at both, but if you get bad fortunes, to get rid of them, to get rid of the bad fortune, you would come to this, and you would tie your fortune around this, and that's supposed to do away with it. Seems like a pretty easy get out of jail free card, eh? And this is me just kind of shaking the camera for a moment and giving you I thought, a cool shot. I just love the architecture. If I knew more about this, it would be really cool. So basically, for myself here, kind of watching what I'm doing, what's in my head is I've come to a new place and I want to start on the right foot. And like I said, for me, it's a kind of mental focus when I come to a place like this. I feel like there's all these things that I've been trying to do but I wanted to pay particular attention to, one of which is the language. I want to really dedicate myself after this new move to learning the language much better. So that's something I kind of focused on. I thought of good relationships with the people that I was starting work with. Just all these basic necessities of life and being mindful of them before I proceed forward. It's so easy to get caught up in the day-to-day and everything that we're doing that we don't take that moment to be mindful in that space at that exact time to think about what will be the important things here, as opposed to the just the crap that gets in the way a lot of the time because we're overworked or rushing. I just thought these were cool. Here we are. These are the foxes. As it turns out, they're not cats. Whoops. But though that thing that I just panned up on there, I believe those are when people donate. You can see another one here to the right of the fox. There's when people donate to the temple or shrine, they'll oftentimes erect those as a way to commemorate whoever it was that made a donation to it. It's kind of a cool shot of you got the Fox Gateway that you can go and check out here. And you got little, I believe that's another donation box, and then you have, I'm not entirely sure what that little guy is. I just thought it was worth checking out. That is so amazing. Those are on a number of shrines there. I only took a brief video of it, but it's incredible engravings. If you go back there and you pause the video, you'll be able to see how it's just an incredibly complex wood engraving, which is usually many hundreds of years old. So here we are with our many foxes. This seemed kind of weird, but I thought, hey, I'm definitely going to check this out.
So there you have it, my tour of the local shrine. It's incredibly peaceful, even wandering around here, videotaping a whole bunch of stuff. Definitely took some time to relax. Maybe you can hear it, the wind in the trees, all that amazing stuff that makes these kind of places so peaceful. I really hope you enjoyed checking it out, and if you do enjoy these kind of tours of the local culture, why not smash that like button? I'll definitely be doing more of it regardless. I love coming to these places so much, but I really do hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys checking out any of these videos. That's awesome. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Today was a good day. I'm really excited to explore more of this area because it is really, really, really beautiful. Alright, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed the tour, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao for now. Peace.